Hey there! So today we're going to be incorporating all the exercises that we've done so far into a little 15-minute workout where we can just feel the muscles that we've been tapping into actually coming into play. So we want to feel how much strength we're starting to build and how we can use the pelvic floor to actually give us a base foundation of strength to all the bigger movements of our body. Because when the strength comes from here and we incorporate the breath, we can actually carry so much more load because we're holding our body from the center and not just using our big muscles with no support through the center of the body. So we're going to start with a nice few big deep breaths. You can close your eyes and just sitting up nice and tall on the sit bones. You can also do this sitting on a chair. Just relax the shoulders down, lengthen up through the back of the neck. And just start to breathe in, allow the belly to relax and breathe out. Start to feel the movement of the pelvic floor with the breath and the belly. Notice if you're slightly holding through the hip flexors and relax the knees down toward the floor. And then we're going to slowly start to just exhale a little bit longer. So we take a deeper breath in. And a longer exhale out. Let's do one more big deep breath. So now we're going to move from this elevated position into a little pelvic curl. So I'm going to turn on my side, but you can stay where you are. So we have the legs crossed. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Take a nice big deep breath in. And on the exhale, feel the pelvis tilt back. You can see I'm not collapsing down through my upper body to create that tilt. It's coming from down here. Breathing out, breathing in. Belly relaxes as I rock forward and it integrates from the base of the pelvis as I rock back. Breathing in as I lift back up, tilting the pelvis forward. Breathing out as I rock back. Let's do two more. And lift back up. So now we're going to take that movement into a little bit more load as we start to roll away from the legs. So the legs are going to come out in front. Now what you want to look for is, are my hip flexors holding me up nice and tall? We want our postural muscles to be holding us nice and tall, not our hip flexors. So if you feel like these ligaments here and the muscles in here are really tight, you want to relax the knees out to the side into the hands so that you just get a nice relaxed feeling through the upper body, nice relaxed feeling through the hips, and then coming into your pelvic tilt, rolling down and lifting back up. Now you can take the arms out in front and roll down and lift back up, but you want to be able to feel nice strength down here again. Try not to collapse through the upper body, nice strength down here and lifting back up. You can keep the legs straight if you're not feeling the hip flexors integrate. Last one, rolling down and lifting back up. So now we want to feel those muscles really start to hold us strong. So we're going to roll down into this position, come down and just place the elbows on the floor. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. So now we've got 2 feet in the air. We're going to keep the angle behind the knees exactly the same and open at the hips. Breathing out, breathing in. Keep the shoulders really open. Try not to collapse down. So really open, breathing out, breathing in. You can always do this laying flat on your back if it doesn't work to be on your elbows, One more either side. And then bring one foot down, the other foot down, and then roll up, breathing out. Relax the knees out to the side and stretch forward. Breathe out and restack back up. So from this position, just with the knees relaxed out to the side, nice and tall through the body, we're just going to gently pull back on the ankles so you get that nice tall feeling, and then just float the hands up. You can also cross the legs, or you can sit on the chair with the legs over the front of the chair. So you could also do this if that's more comfortable. Lifting up, exhale down. As the arms come down, feel that gentle lift. Lifting up and exhale, coming down. Lifting up and exhale, coming down. Lifting up and exhale, coming down. So we're going to pause with the arms out to the side, just soften down through the shoulders, and then we're just going to make sure that the hands don't come in front of the body. So my hands stay wide, 2 little pulses, come back to center. So I'm rotating from my ribs, breathing out, breathing in, keeping the arms on the outside of the body. So the movement's coming from here. One more either way. And pause. Take one hand down and stretch across, opening up through the side of the body. Really lengthen that arm away. And then lifting up and go the other way. Let's do one more either side. And lifting up and relax the arms down. So we're going to come from this position over onto our hands and knees. So with our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in here. Relax the belly as you breathe in. So we breathe in, feel the belly relax down, breathe out, gently lift up. And if we can, feel that expansion and contraction through the base of the pelvis. Breathing in, relax, breathing out, contract. Hold it in that position and then rise up through the spine and release back out. And rise up and release back out. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to release. Last 2. And then pause in the elevator position and sink down into your lower back stretch. Rise back up and release out. Let's do 2 more. Lift up, sink down, lift back up and release out. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to sink back, breathing out to lift, and breathing in. All right, so in this position here, we're going to tuck the toes under at the back. When we press into the toes, I want you to feel a little contraction through the tummy. The tummy gently lifts, and we feel a little bit of strength come through here. We want that to happen before we press into the toes and lift the knees up off the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, relax the knees down, and breathing out. Just lifting the knees up off the floor like you could slip a piece of paper underneath them and release back down. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2 more. And pause. So now we're going to rock forward onto the elbows, bring the knees underneath the hips and extend one leg out. So just in a nice long leg position, you want to look at this here being a nice strong situation. So it's not going to wobble and move as we move the leg. So we take a nice big deep breath in, hold strong through the shoulders so we're not collapsed down, press up. Belly is strong, lift the leg. And as we lift the leg, try not to tilt the pelvis or arch through the lower back. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. So we're going to pause in the elevated position, take the leg across the back leg and then out to the side. So we're just creating an arc with the leg, backwards and forwards. One more either way. And then pause in a long position out the back in line with the hip and go around in circles, keeping everything really still. And then go back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Bend at the knee and flex at the ankle. Now we're going to press up, but don't bow in the lower back. Press the heel up, lower down. Press the heel up. You want to feel a nice squeeze in the glute. 3, 2, and 1. And lower down. Sink back through the hips. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale. Rise up. Ready for the other side. So we take the elbows down. Lengthen the other leg out. Stabilize through the upper body. And exhale. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Still through the whole body. 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the leg up one more time. Take it across the leg and out to the side. And across and down. And out to the side. And across and out to the side. Last one. And then pause with the leg up and long at the back going into circles. Keeping really still through the upper body. Strong through the shoulders. Going back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend at the knee, flex at the ankle. Bring that leg in to hip height and press from hip height up. Lower back down. Don't want to open the hip to the side. And we don't want to bow through the lower back. So pressing up, keeping everything still. Three more. And then lower down and sink back. Relax the head down. Take a nice big deep breath in here. And then slowly start to drag your hands towards your knees and restack back up through the spine. All right. So in this position where we're kneeling, we want to look at that pelvic tilt again. We're in a little bit different position, and that's okay. If this hurts, you could do it standing and drop down instead of being in a kneeling position and lift up. So I want to come into my pelvic tilt and lift up. Drop back down and return out. Come into the pelvic tilt, lift up. I want to keep the front of the hips open. The glute is really strongly activated at the back. Press up and lower back down. Press up and lower back down. Let's do 2 more. Tuck under press up, lower back down, tuck under, press up, and lower back down. All right, so I'm going to come down onto our, from our lower back stretch, down onto our hands, tummy, hips, and toes. So in this relaxed position, this is where we can really start to look at upper body strength, because when our upper body can't hold very well, everything else starts to be lax. And so if in this exercise, bring the toes together, relax the heels out to the side, take a nice big deep breath in, and exhale, start to lengthen the head forward and lift up through your spine. Breathe in, relax down. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in to relax down. Notice as you lift, if the glutes are squeezing with the butt, you want to relax the legs as much as you can. Breathe in to relax down, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to relax, and breathe out to lift. So now we're going to hold this elevated position. Now straighten the legs and lift the legs up off the floor. And inhale down. And exhale, lift. And inhale down. Two more, lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Relax everything down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back into your lower back stretch. Take a nice big deep breath in. Slowly start to rise back up. Give the shoulders a little roll. So thank you very much for joining me. Let me know how you went with that, and I'll be interested to hear how you go incorporating all the things that we've learned so far in the course, and hearing how it translates into your body and how you can feel strength or possibly not feel strength. So it's also about realizing, where am I still weak and what am I not connecting? What's the range of movement that I have with the strength that I have? And then building bridges from that into stronger moves as the strength and connection builds. So let me know how you go. Talk soon. Bye.